Nick. Smith's in behind. Hopkins chasing. Shoots and scores! Straight forward again. Another. Here we go! Lines it up. We're lines it into the bottom corner. Really well there. Moffat cuts inside. Moffat! What the great catch!
Welcome back to FBTV, part of the Football Brisbane Media Group. I'm Robert Blanch and we're here at AJ Kelly Field for this Women's Sapphire 2012 Grand Final between Eastern Suburbs and the Gap FC. We're also going to go straight to air live with this week's Week 34 Race for the Prize podcast. And we're going to be joined by, of course, host Phil Davis. And at the beginning of the show, in the first half at least, we'll have President of Peninsula Power, Craig Furigal. This Women's Sapphire League Grand Final fittingly sees the top two sides in the league over the season compete for the trophy on the last day. Easts have had the wood on most sides this season, but we all know that Grand Finals and Finals football is a whole different kettle of fish, and the Gap are more than capable of taking the title here today. Eastern Suburbs coach Jeff Herford knows his side have been the benchmark all season and for a fact for the last few seasons, and will be confident that his side only needs to do what they've been doing all year to come out on top today, but will be aware his opponent have quality all over the park. Gap coach Kelvin Wheeler knows his side will have to be at their very best to overcome a rampant Tigers side, but will be also very aware he has quality all over the park, and if his side can get through with no mistakes and put their chances away, there's no reason they can't be holding the Grand Final trophy aloft come the end of the 90 minutes. The officials for this Sapphire Grand Final are referee Avril Beecham and her assistant referees Renee Coghill and Carly Padgett. Corner swung in. Merest of touches from the defender. Gap can't quite clear their lines. Easts, lots of pressure. Shot from distance. Bobbles through the Pittman and goals for the Gap. Long throw. Cleared. Well held up in the park. The Gap looked to break quickly. Inside ball. Again, well defended. Ooh, Piper's clearance. Got away with it. It's gone straight back to the Gap though. Askin dispossessed. Gap still have it on the far side. Need to get it into the box. Look to play it forward. Clearance and out for a throw in. All the play down the far side at the moment. Rolled. Oh, Dixon didn't read it. Whaley inside. Big Knowles keeps the ball going. Out wide. Ball swung in. And Piper comes quite easily and collects. Good lead-up play from the Gap though. Dixon in early. Again, good defending from the Gap side. The break's on quickly. Well held up, laid back, Whaley inside. Stevenson still going, shoots, and Piper's down quickly and cuts off any trouble in the middle of the goal. Well, touch back. Telling her to pick it up. I don't think she can. Well done from Piper at the back. He's played themselves out of trouble. Quinn rolls it back, gets it back. Good football. Dixon first time.
Ball forward into the channel. Great football from Easts. Touch forward. Pittman comes out and collects. But good standard of football here in the grand final at AJ Kelly Field. Ball comes across. Shot comes in and floats over the bar. Lands on the roof of the net. East look to play it out. They're getting a bit more possession. They're looking comfortable on the ball. Good patient lead-up play from the East side. Oh, poor touch. Nicked in there. Dixon. Quinn again. Cuts into the middle. Gets a head up. Plays a good ball in. Good turn. Dixon! Pokes it past Pittman and gives East the lead in the 32nd minute. Oh, there are some great lead-up plays. They've had the pressure on for the last few minutes, and it's paid off in the 32nd minute. The supporters, all the Tigers off on a victory run. Supporters are happy. Flores. The gap. They've been playing well. Need to look to put any chances they get away though. Good pressure from Flores. Good play from Gap, and again, strong defending from the East side. Again, they look to get the board forward early. They have. Martin in behind, cuts back, rolls it back, looking for runners. Only finds Askin. Quinn again in hard, going through the middle. Oh, down she goes. Gap can't believe it. It looked pretty clear cut to me. We'll have a look though. You can't get much more of a free kick than that.
Target Central.
Ryder. Chantel Ryder! What a free kick! What a way to announce yourself for the grand final! 2-0 to Eastern Suburbs in the 39th minute. What a fantastic free kick. Oh, and the supporters are off again. Oop, bit of a do-si-do, and away they go again. Good defensive header. Ball forward into space. Quinn been dangerous all this first half. Can't get a cross in. Early out. Gap. If they can play it quickly, have the numbers. Askin dispossessed. Dixon gets it wide early. East in behind. Shot comes across, and Pittman with, to be fair, a regulation save to her right. Whaley with the corner. Good defensive header. Ball comes back in. Too many orange shirts in there at the moment. And that's the half-time whistle here at AJ Kelly Field. Welcome back to the second half here at AJ Kelly Field. Pittman. Calm. The gap. Play out from the back. Given away though. Good battling in the middle of the park. East Gap come away with it. Flores. Clever ball. 3-on-2. Ball out for Askin. Steps inside. Yes, she's about to shoot. Again, a last-ditch tackle from the East defence. And again, more good, hard, solid defence. Ball swung in, doesn't get past the first defender. Cleared up the park. Gap will get a second chance at this. Ball into the box this time. Away by Dixon. Good work from the Gap to keep possession. East flood out. Not giving them a lot of time on the ball. But Gap, they're lost out again in the middle of the park. Dangerous times. Ball forward. And the shot. Askin.
Stay with.
Great ball forward, right onto the penalty spot. Flores. Piper comes out, brave at her feet, and collects the ball. Dixon, good turn. Shot, come cross. Pittman takes no chances and batters it away. Clever throw from the keeper. First touch into space. Askin. Shut down, gets it across, and again Fatima Flores and Madeline Piper collide.
Ames, push higher. Ames, go higher.
He's knocking it around nicely. They've not changed what they've had to do. They're just doing it each time, and the volley straight into the hands of Pittman. Corner, dangerous looking corner, not dealt with, and the header goes wide of the mark. East have got a wind in their sail now. Going forward, attacking at every opportunity, good defensive work from the gap. But again, it'll come straight back to them. East with a lot of possession. The gap haven't stopped working, but they're chasing shadows. They're in behind again in the shot. This time again, Pittman off a line quickly, and a safe pair of hands. Again, ball forward early. The gap trying to press on themselves. Eventually the ball's put up the park. This time, the pressure's paid off. Rolled again. Askin, and again, defensive work from East is solid, and the shot stopped before it gets there. Running hard, and that's the final whistle, which sees this Women's Sapphire League Grand Final end. Eastern Suburbs 2, the Gap 0.
A difficult assignment against a side that has pretty much set the bar all season. Your third attempt at beating them in a grand final. But no, there's no shame in the performance from the Gap side today, apart from a couple of minutes where there was a couple of quick goals scored, pretty much competitive for the rest of the match.
Yeah, the girls played really well. We fought hard. We had a plan, and it worked for 35 minutes until we conceded those two goals. In the second half, we changed things around a little bit, and again, that worked for us, and we just couldn't take the opportunity. We had a couple of opportunities early in the second half, but couldn't drag it back, and we were always chasing the game. But yes, he's certainly the team to play up against. They've been there all season, and we've been chasing them. Yes, hopefully we get another crack next year at them.
Well, it gives you, it gives you an indication that the league is reasonably strong, and of course you've been there or thereabouts with East all season. It was probably the two sides that deserved to make the grand final did, not always the case, but again, good effort, but not quite, as you say. Next year's another year and another chance to have a crack at them.
Well, hopefully, the girls been together this year and last year. Obviously, with our diamonds being so strong as well, it's made our Sapphires quite strong. We'd obviously like to be stronger again and finish top of both divisions, yeah. But obviously, we'll have to wait and see on that one for next year.
A great representation of women's football in Brisbane is Gap FC. They do have a fantastic women's program. Can't think of another club with one as strong. Well, certainly not stronger.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I mean certainly in the last couple of years, we've been Premiers and Reserves or Diamonds and Sapphires. We've been in the top 2 or 3 every time. Yeah, East obviously have been there and Redlands before them, but we're still there, and hopefully we'll push on in the next couple of years as well.
Jeff, you're involved in a lot of football in and around Brisbane, and one of the roles is coach of the Sapphire side. Grand final winners, premiership winners, pretty much the dominant force in Sapphire football in women's Brisbane.
Yeah, the girls had a good season. Obviously, to go through undefeated, take out the premiership and also a grand final. Hats off to them. They've done a fantastic job and have done so for the last 3 years. So they deserve everything they get.
No disrespect to the Gap today, but they really didn't look like they were ever going to trouble you, to be fair. You dominated the game pretty much. 2 quick goals really did kill them off, I think. There was no coming back from 2 goals.
No, I think the Gap actually put up a pretty good performance. Obviously, a very hot day, they actually put it to us in the first half. It was good that we created some chances and put them in the back of the net. But hats off to the Gap. They've had a pretty good season, and to make a grand final and push us all the way, they should be very proud of themselves.
With so many roles, I suppose there's plenty of times to feel disappointed, but by the smile on your face, I can tell you're very, very happy and you look content, I think's the word.
Yeah, we had goals at the start of the year, and one of the goals was to win a premiership, and the other one was to go on and win a grand final. So the girls have ticked every box that we set out at the start of the season, and I can't thank them enough for the effort they've put in for since January through to now. It's been a long season, but they've done a fantastic job and deserve everything they get tonight.
Mate, congratulations on the 2012 Sapphire grand final win.
Thank you very much, Blanchy, and thanks to you guys. It's fantastic. Cheers.
And the captain, if you want to get the trophy.
A deserved victory by 2-0 by Eastern Suburbs over a gallant Gap FC in the final of the 2012 Sapphire Grand Final.